So I made an app that allows chemistry students to be able to learn the history of the atom in a virtual reality or an augmented reality environment. I did this in Unity 3D using the Cardboard SDK that Google has provided. Um, Here's the Unity environment that I did it in. Um, it goes all the way up from Atomos all the way up to a quantum mechanical model that we use today. And you can look through and see, so you have uh, the Atomos right here, and then you can see the picture, and read all the information about Atomos and why it's right, who made it, when, why it's relevant, and everything you need to know about it for a test in chemistry. Below it, there's a 3D model of what it looks like, so you can kind of explore that and see what it looks like in, like, it's a lot bigger than it is, obviously, but you can see that in 3D, and it's really cool. And then as you look further to the right, it progresses further in time, up from there to the plum pudding with the electrons, and then it continues there from the Bohr's model, eventually getting to the quantum mechanical model, which will sit right over here in the 3D space. So it's all done with the gyroscopes of the phone. So like as you move this, the perspective changes. I'll show you that in a minute when I demonstrate it. But it's designed to work with cardboard. This is Google Cardboard that you can put your phone into, and it will make your phone into a virtual reality headset. So that's what this is designed to work with. It works really well, and it feels like you're inside this virtual space. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. So here I have my Android phone mirrored on my computer screen. So I'm going to go and open the app. Here we have the Unity splash screen, and it opens up into this VR. So it's cut in half, so there's one for each eye for the lens, and then there's a little bit of distortion when you don't look at it through cardboard, because the lenses distort the picture, so you have to do some math to compensate for that stuff, so it does look right when you put this on. So here on the TV, you'll be able to see what I'm seeing in the virtual environment in cardboard. So I'm going to put my phone into the viewer. Alright. Velcro it. And here I am. So here I can see Democritus, 440 BC, and some information about him. Here I have a 3D model of the atom, so I can see it. Atomos is just a circle, so it's pretty simple. And here I have Democritus, a picture of him. It's a statue we have. And here's some more information about why he was relevant and why Atomos was such a big deal. And then as we look to the right, we continue. We have J.J. Thomson from 1897. We see a picture of him, and then a little diagram of what the plum pudding model what its main idea was. Some more information on the plum pudding model and Thomson. And then as we continue to the right, it will keep on continuing up through history to more complex models of the atom. Okay, so this is an idea of what it looks like. I made a special build that was not for cardboard. So this is me recording my phone. It's more of an augmented reality style experience, but it's still the same thing. So here, there's Democritus, picture of him. We have the Atomos, and there is some information. This is all information that I took from a study guide that my school uses for chemistry. So this is actually a tool that kids can use to learn chemistry and the history of the atom, which was kind of the idea, because my inspiration for the app was to make a more interesting way to learn the history of the atom. I mean, because the rest of chemistry is pretty cool, but this is kind of dry. So I was looking for a way to make that more interesting. So yeah, this is what it looks like. If you have cardboard, I'd very much recommend that you try it out. It's really cool. So it feels like you're in this area. It's like a box that we're inside of, where we can learn about the history of the atom. So here's the Unity interface. So a little more detail on how I made it specifically. Up top, I have a view of what the scene looks like. So I can look around and make edits to things. So there's the camera that you, or when you use the app, that's what you are. So we can see all this stuff and how it lines up in this 3D space. Over here is the hierarchy, where I have all my objects organized. Here are all my assets. I have multiple textures, a couple scripts, and a few different prefabs that make this work. So yeah, Unity is a free piece of software that anybody can use, and it's something that I've really enjoyed working with in the past. It's really powerful. Oh yeah, and here is what the game looks like. This is a little preview of what it might look like on a phone, and then go up here and play it. And then it's not plugged into a phone, obviously, so we can't really do anything. But that just makes sure it works. So yeah, this is Unity, and this is how I made my app.